ongoing. Do you expect more from your oldest child? Is the youngest the cutie of the family? What about an only or middle child? Which are you? William Kane, author of the Birth Order Book of Love, states, "Your personality is directly related to you and how you interact with other people. A large portion of your personality is a result of your siblings in your birth order." Further explanation of the causation of personality related to birth order will be discussed. The firstborn children can be explained as a stereotype natural leader. The oldest for a while has no competition for time with mom or dad. A 2007 study in Norway showed that firstborns have 2 to 3 more IQ points than the next child, says Frank Soloway, author of The Born to Rebel. Firstborns tend to be surrogate parents when other siblings arrive. According to an article, The Birth Order Effect, of the 23 astronauts sent into outer space, 21 were firstborn or only children. Firstborns are often described as structured, cautious, controlling, and achievers. The firstborn children are guinea pigs to the parents. According to Dr. Kevin Leman, the author of the Birth Order book, Why You Are the Way You Are, stated, "Everything about being the firstborn child is a big deal. Parents tend to have higher expectations for their firstborn. If the firstborn is the natural leader, so where does the middle child stand?" According to a therapist, Mercy Wallace, the middle children often feel left out or a sense of, well, I'm not the oldest, I'm not the youngest, so who am I? In general, middle children are often described as people pleasers, somewhat rebellious, and peacemakers. Middle children avoid being boxed in and have a more go-with-the-flow attitude than their older siblings. They are unbiased and level-headed and are good at negotiations. Middle children are the toughest to pin down because they play off their older siblings. Dr. Lehman says, "The sex of the child is a big variable. If the firstborn is a boy and the middle is a girl, she may possess firstborn characteristics because though she is technically second born, but she is also the firstborn female. Middleborn children do not have the rights of the oldest or the privileges of the youngest," says Catherine Salmon, co-author of The Secret Power of Middle Children. This being said, they tend to lean on their friends and become experts at negotiation and compromise. Finally, where does this leave the baby of the family? As the baby, your parents are confident in their role as a caregiver, and therefore the baby receives the least amount of discipline and the fewest responsibilities. The youngest are often described as fun-loving, uncomplicated, and maybe a little self-centered. They learn that being funny and adorable gains attention and approval. The baby of the family has a lot in common with the oldest sibling, as they have to made to feel special and entitled. The youngest children often make good doctors and teachers. This is because your parents were more laid back and you expect freedom to follow your path in a creative style. As stated before, a large portion of your personality is a result of your siblings in the order in which you were born. Whether you are the achiever, the peacemaker, the life of the party, or somewhere in between, birth order is a large portion of your personality.
Are you going to compete